Happy Friday, everyone. We got a huge 12 game slate today. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and it's Friday, the end of the week. We are here to talk some more NBA basketball after only a 2 game slate yesterday. That's right, you heard it already. We got 12 games in the NBA. It is a huge day today. We went 1-1 yesterday. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But just real quick, over those 2 games, I am really starting to question the Celtics and if they can win a title. They have probably the most talent in the NBA, but they are lacking leadership in the coaching level on the players. They are just missing something. I don't know if they need a guy like Draymond Green. Okay, he's a mess. I get it. He just got ejected. And all these other things, but just leadership wise, someone who's not going to put up with crap. I don't think the Celtics have it. I just want to point that out. I don't know who's going to take it in the East because I don't trust the Bucks at all. But just want to point that out. Celtics are just lacking that drive or something. So, anyways. MLB video is out now. We're on a nice little run to start the season in the MLB, so go check that out. It's going to be hopefully a good season, but it's off to a good start. We give a lot of research help, so if you haven't already, go watch our MLB videos. And just a quick reminder, I don't say it enough, the Discord link is below. It's completely free to join. So if you want to talk sports with us all day and just get some good bets and good advice from a lot of different people, go check out that Discord. But we got a lot to get into, so let's start it right up with our one dad joke of the day. Here we go. What's the worst thing to hear your surgeon say during the operation? Literally anything. That one had me laughing pretty good earlier. Anyways, in this video, we're going to recap yesterday, and then we're going to talk defenses versus the centers. That's right, it is the big men. We got points, rebounds, and assists. And then, of course, we're going to give you our best bets, maybe a little Friday parlay, some leans towards it, things like that, and then a bets recap to wrap it all up. So hit that like button, leave a comment below, like you guys have been doing day in and day out, and hit that subscribe button if you are new, as we are on our way to 22,000 subscribers. Thank you again for another great week. Let's get into it. Let's end the week strong today, and it starts with the recap. All right, there it is. A little ho-hum 1-in-1 day. Unfortunately, I made the one winner a half unit, so it was a small loss for the day. DeJounte Murray under 39.5 PRAs. The Hawks were supposed to get crushed, and they didn't. They won in overtime against the Celtics to beat them twice in the last week. And DeJounte Murray, I kid you not, you probably already know this, he took 44 shots. I have never heard that. 44 shots. That under was an awful bet. I mean, it was terrible. Trey Murphy, 5+ rebounds. McCollum, 18+ points. That was a first half cash. A very easy loser and a very easy winner on a two game slate. So it is what it is. We move on. But that's the bets recap for Thursday. And now, before we get into those best bets, let's talk the center position. All right, before we talk the center position, I do want to mention on DeJounte Murray, he took 44 shots and only made 18 of them. It was not a great night for DeJounte Murray, but you look at the final box score, he scores 44 points. It is what it is, but 18 of 44 is absolutely horrendous. I don't know how you can shoot that many times when you're missing, but it is what it is. We got two matchups on the points. These are defenses giving up the most points in the last 15 days to the center position. And we got them right there. The Pacers facing Anthony Davis and the Lakers. Anthony Davis is averaging almost 27 per game. Pacers giving up just a little over 27 per game. And then down there at the bottom, the T-Wolves giving up almost 24 points per game, facing the 2024 about to be NBA MVP Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets, 27.2 points per game. And then there's all the rest of the guys that take into effect. Obviously, some of them play. They just didn't have a matchup with the top 10. But we do a new position every single day of the week, last 15 days if you are new to the channel. So take a screenshot, get some winners. Now let's talk some rebounds. And we got 3 matchups on this one. Pacers again versus Anthony Davis. I know what you're already thinking. Oh my gosh, we must have to bet Anthony Davis. It's a scary thing. It can be sometimes. But anyways, Pacers giving up a little over 18 rebounds per game. And Anthony Davis, 15.5, as you can see right there. And then the Wizards facing Jalen Duren. Wizards can't rebound to save their life, as we all know. Jalen Duren averaging 11.8 rebounds per game. And then the T-Wolves face Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets, who's averaging 11.3 rebounds per game. T-Wolves giving up 16.13. And there's the rest of the guys and the rebounds. Take a screenshot, go get some winners there. And let's finish it up with the assists. And there we go. We got 3 more matchups. The Knicks facing Victor Wet Bananas, 4.5 assists per game for the 7-footer, over 7-footer. Knicks giving up 5.09 per game. And then the Mavericks facing Sacramento Kings, Domantas Sabonis, the point guard slash center, averaging 7.1 assists per game. And then the OKC Thunder facing Nurkic of the Phoenix Suns, 3.3. Suns giving up 4.71. Not a huge one there. But yeah, that's what we got. Those are the matchups and all the numbers for the center position and the defenses against them in the last 15 days. All right, it's time. Let's get into the best bets. All right, this segment of the show is brought to you by our sponsor, Better Bet. That's BTR Bet, the best place to find, track, analyze, and share your bets. The link is below. Just click that link. You got to use that promo code JAVOMM, and you get 1 month free. So here we go. First best bet today is a player prop parlay, and it's some rebounding monsters. Give me Jalen Duren 10 plus rebounds and Anthony Davis 13 plus rebounds. I got this at minus 119 on DraftKings. So Jalen Duren 10 plus rebounds. He is the center. He is playing the Wizards. Can I move on or should I keep going? I'm just joking. I will keep going. But seriously, the Wizards are awful. You already saw it. He's faced them 3 times this year. He has 14, 19, and 18 rebounds in that game. I just need 10. That's it. He probably gets 12, which I think his line is 11.5. Wouldn't be surprised if it moves to 12.5. The one worry you have when you have Durant in the game is obviously foul trouble. If he can just stay out of foul trouble, that's all I care about. I don't even think he needs that many minutes, honestly, to get the 10 rebounds. But if he doesn't get in foul trouble, I am very confident he can get to 10 rebounds. So in his last 15 games where he's played at least 20 minutes, that's all I'm asking. If he's plays 20 or more minutes, he has had 10 plus rebounds in 13 of those 15 games where he's played that many minutes. So pretty much we just need Duren to show up and play 20 minutes. That's all we really need in an incredible matchup. So give me Jalen for 10 plus rebounds, and then Anthony Davis 13 plus rebounds. You saw it earlier on all the research help. That's right. We are using those research help right now. He's been on an absolute tear lately. 23, 16, 19, and 15 rebounds in his last 4 games. One of those games, the 16, was against this Indiana Pacers team. And again, you saw it earlier. Pacers give up an absolute crap ton of rebounds to the center position. They're a faster paced team, more possessions. Lakers are trying to find another gear. They look like they're going through Anthony Davis. He looks like he's playing more aggressive. Obviously, he is questionable. You know what, guys? He's questionable every day, so I'm just going to go with it. If he plays, he's going to play big minutes. He's going to play the whole game. If he doesn't play, this leg is voided. It is what it is, so it doesn't really scare me that much. But I'm just going to go with 2 rebounding monsters. His line right now is 14.5. I wouldn't be surprised if he grabs 15 or 16 in this game, but I just need 13. So give me Anthony Davis 13 plus rebounds and Jalen Duren 10 plus rebounds as my first best bet. And let's check out bet number 2. All right, this second game takes us out to Orlando, Florida. We got the Magic hosting the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers -1 total in this game is 209. I am going to get right to the best bet, but I will say if I had to lean aside here, I'm going to go Magic. I think they bounce back here. Clippers are hard to trust, man. I don't know what's going on with them. But anyways, my best bet in this game is a guy we already bet earlier this week, I believe it was. Give me Jalen Suggs over 10.5 points, -130 on DraftKings and ESPN bet as we record this. We cashed Suggs not too long ago on the first play of the third quarter. So that was a beauty. And I think this line is too low. I think we're getting a buy low spot. But he's facing the Clippers, guys. This is one of the best matchups any point guard can have because in the last 30 days, they have given up the most points to the point guard position, which is shocking because James Harden is an elite defender. That is sarcasm, by the way. But they have also given up the most three-pointers made to the point guard position in the last 30 days. That's great for Suggs. Obviously, he likes to take those threes. He likes to score from deep. And then the Clippers, as you saw in the G's of threes, just overall, they've given up the highest percentage, three-point percentage to their opponents in the last few weeks. So it's just an incredible matchup for him. We're asking for 10.5 or 11 points. He's coming off 2 bad games, and that's why I think we're getting this line. He scored 4 and 9 points against the Warriors and the Kings. But like I said, this is as good a matchup as it ever gets. A game should be competitive based on the spread. You never know, obviously, but it's a 1-point spread. He's averaging a little over 12 points per game. That's right, over 12. We need him to score 11. We need him to score below his average in the best matchup possible in the NBA. I got to take my chances. You know, if he obviously goes ice cold, we can't do anything about it, but he's going to have enough chances in this one. So give me Jalen Suggs to break out of that little mini 2-game slump and score 11 plus points as my second best bet. And let's move on to bet number 3. All right, this third best bet is another player prop parlay. And before we get into it, just want to let you know I will have a couple leans after this on some ideas for parlay. But the Friday parlay will be in the pinned comments below. Just trying to get an NBA and MLB video, and I want to make sure I get a good parlay out there. So just want to let you guys know. But the third best bet on this parlay, we got Jalen Green 25 plus points, Miles Bridges 15 plus points. I got this at minus 122 on DraftKings. I love the odds here for two guys that I think can easily get this done. But let's start out with Jalen Green, 25 plus points. He's absolutely cooking, just cooking. 25 plus points in 7 straight games now. And in those last 7 games, he's not just averaging 25, he is averaging 33.71 points per game. He just put up 41 points against this Utah Jazz team a week ago. Jazz are awful on defense, just awful. They've given up the second highest 3-point percentage to their opponents the last few weeks, as you saw in the G's of threes. They've struggled all year defending the perimeter. Jalen Green just went 7 of 11 versus the Jazz shooting from deep. I don't need him. Well, I would like 41 points, but he can even have a rough game and score 27, and I'd still cash. So Jazz giving up the 6th most points to the shooting guard position. With his volume, I mean, he is just one of the elite scorers in the NBA lately. Let's just say what it is. And I don't think 25 is that crazy. So give me Jalen Green to score 25 or more again for the 8th straight game in a great matchup. And then the second one, Miles London Bridges falling down 15 plus points. Only worry is the blowout here. Obviously, they're playing the Golden State Warriors. To be honest, if they're playing an NBA team, there's a blowout potential for the Charlotte Hornets. But he's playing big minutes either way. He's played 37 plus minutes in 10 straight games. I mean, that right there says they're playing their guys. Warriors have given up the 5th most points to the power forward position in the last 30 days. I targeted this just a couple days ago. As you guys know, I took Paolo Banchero, and he was the only one that avoided or made me not get that 3-0 sweep. Only because he couldn't make a couple shots, or any shot really. He was 5 of 17, but the chances were there if you watch the game. He should have easily had over 20 points. I think Bridges has a great matchup here. And then Bridges also scored 15 plus points in 8 of his last 10 games. I think he has a chance to get a lot of rebounds as well. The Warriors give up a lot of rebounds to this position, which could lead to offensive rebounds, some putbacks, and points like that. So, like I mentioned, the Warriors have given up the 2nd most rebounds also. So I almost went points plus rebounds, maybe PRAs, but instead I just went points on this one with a little alt line. So overall, I think Bridges has a good game here. I think 15 is pretty safe. It's something in the overall in the month of March, he's done 10 of 13 games. So I just need Bridges to score 15 points for the 11th time in the month of March, and Jalen Green to score 25 or more points for the 8th straight game. And that is my third best bet. And now let's just check out 2 leans that I'm looking at right now. First lean, Josh Hart under. I can't believe we're doing it, but we just did an under rebound lean on him or as a part of our parlay, and it cashed easily. But under 28.5 PRAs in this one. First of all, you got blowout potential. It's the Knicks playing the Spurs. Hart has not been as aggressive on offense. If you watch it, he's taken 5, 10, 8, and 5 shots the last 4 games. That's right. He has 8 or less shots in 3 of the last 4. Spurs also surprisingly giving up the 2nd fewest points per game to the power forward position. 28.5 I think is a little too much. I think some regression is finally coming for Josh Hart, and if he's not going to take a lot of shots, he's going to have to be an absolute beast on the glass in order to get this 29 PRA. So I like his under. And the second one, Rockets and Cavs moneyline parlay. Rockets taking on the Jazz like we already talked about. Rockets are just like the hottest team on planet Earth right now. They've just been playing so well. The Jazz may not have Lauri Markkanen. Even if they do, I still think the Rockets win. And so I love the Rockets. I think they're 7.5-point favorites. Just like them to win. I know it's in Utah. Doesn't scare me that much though. But Cavs, this is the one that's kind of holding me up. They're at home against the Sixers. They just lost to the Sixers a month ago. I do think they want to get their revenge and all that. But they have Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland both questionable. I kind of want to wait to see who's playing and all that. But this is an option as a play for me. Rockets and Cavs money line. So those are my 2 leans. I might go with one of these as a best bet. I might go with one of them as a part of my parlay. We will see. But either way, it will be in the pinned comments below. We got a big slate of basketball, and I'm excited for it. So those are the best bets for Friday. Let's check out the bets recap. All right, there it is. Jalen Duren, 10 plus rebounds. AD, 13 plus rebounds at minus 119. And then Jalen Suggs over 10.5 points at minus 130. If it moves to 11.5, I still like it. 12.5, it's getting a little high for me. Probably maybe reduce it down to half unit. And then Jalen Green, 25 plus points. Miles Bridges, 15 plus points, minus 122. Yes, we have a couple alt line parlays, but I just kind of like them right now. It kind of helps you with the blowouts and just some weird stuff that happens. But those are my three best bets that I love for Friday. Again, I may add another added bet as well as a parlay. We may have 5 total plays. We will see, but you'll see it in on X, Discord, and in the comments. So thank you guys for the support for another great week as we are winding down the NBA season, getting closer and closer to the playoffs. Be sure to go check out that MLB video as we just had a nice little sweep. Now 5-0 to start the MLB season. So, anyways, thanks again. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.